Ace elevator operator Johnny Lamb is the ultimate pro. He approaches every aspect of his job as if getting it right were a matter of life or death. But there's another side to Johnny, a side few people know about. A side where life comes hard and death comes all too easily. Tonight, in David Goodis's haunting Professional Man. How do I know he or some other surface dweller won't try this again? For too long, we have remained hidden and silent and have suffered the consequences. It's time to settle this once and for all by blasting them back to the Stone Age.
I'll have to stop you.
You'd side with them? They're polluting your sky just as they're poisoning my ocean.
They're not all like Luthor. Some are working to solve the problems.
Tell the surface dwellers to respect the sovereignty of my seas, or we'll return and finish what we've started. Batten down the hatches, General. There are stormy skies ahead.
Who is this?
You may call me the Weather Wizard. And for my first trick, I suggest you watch the skies off the coast of northern Australia. You've just witnessed a small display of the powers at my disposal. Unless you transfer $1 billion into my overseas account within the hour, the forecast will be decidedly gloomy. Having second thoughts, my dear?
I feel like I've betrayed her.
No, she betrayed you. See how she ran off? That's how much she cares for her people. But together, you and I, we can change things here on Almerac.
No, my lady would never let us be together.
Just leave everything to me. Lupo.
How'd you escape?
I haven't, but I'm working on it. Or should I say, my clone is. You see, once I realized your agents were onto me, I made preparations. After all, who better than my exact genetic duplicate to orchestrate my breakout? 11 Earth months in your holding cell. A bit cruel and unusual, even for a homicidal maniac, wouldn't you say, Zeddy? Students of the Prometheus Academy, we are the Poodles!
Oh, the Poodles. Like the fluffy dog.
No, not like the fluffy dog. We are the People's Organization of Titanic Liberators, and you, boys and girls, are our hostages. Cooperate, and everything will be just figgy. Now, can anyone tell me the whereabouts of one of your little friends by the name of Hercules? By building his wall, he challenged my strength. Well, I'm here to play his game. This doll came from a village in the Tungshao Pass, where the Imperial Army is waiting for us.
We can avoid them easily.
No. The quickest way to the Emperor is through that pass. Besides, the little girl will be missing her doll. We should return it to her. It was from this mask that Chengdu drew the power to control his Shadowkan army, and through which Daolon Wang's magic channeled that very same power. Why don't you see how it fits? You have no idea who you are dealing with. Bow before Karakudo, King of all Shadowkan, Lord of all Oni. In the last Great War, a group of young Americans was sent to overpower a Nazi submarine that could turn the tide of battle. The key to victory rests with 9 men. From Universal Pictures comes a story about the courage that wins wars and the moments that change history. U-571. 2 families, bound by tradition and locked in a war. And 1 man, caught in the middle, in a world of vicious rivalries and violent betrayals. Only one thing is certain. Romeo must die.
Arbiter, I would rather die by your hand than let the prophets lead me to slaughter. Who has taught you these lies? Ask the Oracle about Halo. How they would sacrifice us all for nothing. The elites are blind, Arbiter. But I will make them see.
Hello, old friend. I'm not your friend. No, but you were my best student. I even offered you a chance to help me bring order to the universe. But you defied me. Rallied the other Green Lanterns, ruined everything. Even so, you couldn't bring yourself to finish me off. You failed. Now give me the ring, or suffer the consequences. All we need to do is get past security, disable the alarms, break into the vault, and carry $400 billion in untraceable bills out of the casino.
Think I got away?
That's what I call a royal flush. Jackpot, daddy-o.
Stan Smith, Agent Hopkins, INS. We received a report that you're harboring illegal aliens. Fine. They can sing in the festival, but only because that is what I want. Now, if you will all get into your van, we will escort you there.
No escort will be necessary.
Necessary? A pleasure. I'll enjoy some music, then take them in after their performance. Afterwards, I'll probably just finish up paperwork at the office and answer emails. I'm determined to beat you at this game, without reading your mind.
Come on. Level with me.
Very well. I have looked into your mind, and by extension, your heart. You honestly believe that there will be a better day when all of this won't be necessary. To find that within you, Mr. Faraday, has filled my heart with hope. And I have no place else to go. To the Valentine's Day Summit. Look, big man. Here's the bottom line. The Manfredi families ruled New York for decades. You are not taking what is mine. What's the game here? You called the summit yourself, Tombstone. So this is the Spider-Man that's given Tombstone and Octopus so much trouble. As yet, I'm unimpressed.
Listen up. This is the Plumber Academy. You are here to learn how to do your job, not to help me do mine. So, while you're under my instruction, you will study hard, shoot straight, fight to win, and above all, follow orders. Got it?
Yes, sir!
I can hear you!
Probably busted his eardrums with all the shouting.
Test me again, Tennyson, and I will wear you like an overcoat. An impressive victory. Allow me to introduce myself. I am the duelist. You, my friend, have something I desire. Your sword against my best blade. Winner takes all.
Not interested. I already proved I've got the best sword in town.
Indeed. The Sword of Omens is legendary even in these parts. But it's not your blade that needs to prove itself. It's you. About 3 years ago, when I was on the force in Mexico, we apprehended some really bad guys. We also got their dogs. Those dogs said they'd get their revenge by hurting my pups. So I took my boys out of the country and brought them to Los Angeles. Thought they'd be safer away from me. It's the hardest thing I've ever done. You can't kick me because your brain is stupid. All right. Pick an instrument.
Huh?
To get stuff from me, you have to beat me in a musical battle.
But Jake's the musical one, and he's got poo brain.
I don't care. What? You know Peppermint Butler?
Yeah.
Yo, you guys can have whatever you want.
He is here somewhere, my brothers. Blob, can you see Magic Man on the sensor?
Yes, God. Our little brother is very close.
I think I see him.
Yes, I see him as well. Very impressive, Grodd. Thanks, bro.
2 million square miles of jungle, and they're playing in my backyard? I don't think so. As you know, my friends, this logging operation is a little, illegal. If those two nuts find those birds, we're out of business. And that's why you must put an end to their little bird-watching expedition. Find them, and get rid of them. 50,000 years of life, and nothing ever troubled me as much as the founding of the Justice League. Dedicated to maintaining society's calcified status quo, the League would protect mankind from disaster, crime, tragedy of any kind. Had you never heard of the survival of the fittest? In essence, you heroes sought to protect humanity from its own glorious evolution. There's only one Bibbo, and don't you forget it. Boy, that practically singed my eyebrows off.
Kisla vilka ska vi, Earthling?
Translating interlac.
Now does the witness understand?
Order! Order! I said order!
Grandson of the demon's head, you are not. You're an entitled brat. I rose from nothing while you had everything handed to you. You cost me my rightful place. They turned on me by choosing you. You took my old family thing in. So I'll take your new one. It's a shame I don't have more time to break you down. Inside a month, I'd have you bringing me my pipe and calling me Papa.